What's going on, guys? Some of these here. Welcome to my latest episode ranking. I'm going to do one at least every Saturday from now on. And I'm going to be doing on The Walking Dead, but I'm out here to rank all 16 episodes from Season 3. Hope you're enjoying what I've done Season 1 and 2 so far. I'm now talking about the big ones, but I'll talk about Season 3. And again, some of Season 1 and 2, this wasn't easy because, in my opinion, Season 3 is probably in my favorite season of the show, honestly. Like always back and forth where season 3, 4, 5 my favorite, but I think I'm Season 3 my favorite in my original ranking. And that's a good reason. I mean, Season 3 is my show really started to truly find what it was going for, and it truly delivered for every episode. I think every episode is pretty much great, honestly, so it wasn't easy, so I still hope you enjoy this ranking, and I'd love to know how to do all the episodes down below. I'd love to know what episode rankings you want to see me do down below, and I'll do them. So I'm not going to push. Let's get started the rank. And it's definitely easy to pick a worst part of my least favorite episodes because every episode has like one very memorable moment here. But if I had to pick what is probably my least favorite, I guess I would have to go with Prey, which is episode 14. Yeah, I'm more least favorite because I think this episode's still great. I mean, basically what Andrea ends up getting locked. Basically what Andrea suspects a lot more of the government and all that intention to kill Rick's group. And of course you see her trying to warn Rick, and then the government's able to catch her before she reaches the prison, and then you get some interpretation of what's happening. I see a little more of Michonne and Andrew's relationship, and all that, and a little more of that bonding together. And, I mean, it's just a really great episode, and again, it's just by default my least favorite of the season. I mean, it's still like good moments, but you can see Andrew trying to escape the government and all that, and it's called at least a long great moment than her, but next 3 episodes, but, oh man. And again, by the forum, my number 15 choice, we have Sick, the second episode of the season. And I think it's a great episode. I think every episode, but don't worry, we get to seasons where there's definitely some bad episodes. Trust me, it will. Well, basically, just what happened after that, we see like visitors, and we see a little aftermath of Herschel getting his foot cut off, and all the foot's amputated to be saved his life and all that. And then we see him not sure what to do with the walkers, and then getting crazy, and then Rick wants to kill Delia Thomas and all that, and then crazy is just it's crazy fun episode. And now we get to the episode after number 14, that is Walk With Me, which kind of sounds a little more of the feel stuff that's kind of known for kind of playing to Walking Dead, but in later seasons, and definitely gets some of the bad fillers in later episodes. But that's the great episode, and basically we get introduced to the Governor, who, from what Negan was known probably the best villain this show has had. And I forgot how great he was. I forgot how memorable this guy is, honestly. I mean, it's weird he does kind of look like Andrea, but he's someone who has threatening, but still has a little bit of humanity in him. He's definitely crazy, but has humanity. Honestly, we see him in the incident, and we see Merle back. Merle, who probably thought would die in the first season, and then making a brief illustration appearance in last season. And that's a great episode that really hints a lot of what's to come. That's really why I thought, because it really just more hints what's to come, but it's still a great episode nonetheless. Now, at number 13, we have Say the Word, episode 5, which is kind of more the aftermath of an event that happened later that I was kind of more down the road, which, what that character was, it was pretty emotional. Much we see Rick kind of dealing with that, but it's more mainly focused on Michonne and Andrea, more on trying to, all that we see Michonne discovering the government's secret walkers, and Jan's on the Woodbury and all that. They also get some more Milton, who I think Milton's honestly, I'm saying Milton's honestly a very underrated character. I think Milton's honestly a little level, honestly. I've seen who Milton was, honestly, but he's actually pretty good, honestly, and all that. But yeah, I guess a little more kind of stuff will come, but it does deal a lot with the aftermath of what happens after the event happened. We'll get into later. But that makes this episode still great and still rewatchable. Now at number 12, we have episode 11, I Ain't a Judas. And then basically just see Andrea finally reuniting with the group after being away from them for a long time, and it's definitely an interesting odd reunion that's pretty just, oh man, interesting. We see Andrea trying to explain the situation, the Governor Ridge was shown, and then That was just to kill them before the voice breaks out, and then everyone's getting crazy, and then they want what happened. These were first more Tyrese and Sasha. So I believe this was the first introduction to the show. And then then of course we get the one where Angel to try to kill the governor, but she can't, which like, really? But this episode still is fantastic. This episode's still great, and a little more setup, but still more different great essential was to come. And now 11, we got the episode before that, Home. And which again, 11 more setup, but still monsters are still pretty intriguing and grand, especially more between Governor Andrea and all that, and then get some pretty intense moments here as well, and all that, and he gets a moment between Daryl and Murrow, who decided it's best to stay part of the group after all that happened, and it's just, oh man. Now we get the episode again before that, and that is number 10. That is the Suicide King. And just after we see Daryl and Murrow fight and all that, then we see Ricky turn to read Daryl and the force bring him along and all that, and see everybody losing it, and kind of not sure what goes on. Again, it's kind of more the aftermath of that happens in the episode before that, which we will definitely get too high up on this list. Then we get some pretty tense moments. It's definitely some memorable moments, especially we see apparently the episode that Miss found out to us, and then see Tyrese and Sasha is in their group, and then I thought they were on the scare, but then we see probably one of the most tense moments in the season, where you see Rick still see Richard Lloyd comes like crying crazy, and they ends up leaving like that scene alone for this episode in the top 10. Coming in number 9, we have the whole episode Clear. This episode, we see Rick Hall and Michonne travel back to Rick's home with King Cat to get more weapons for the battle and all that. Then, and we see Rick and Hall trying to bomb Michonne, realize that she really is an asset to the group. And this pretty much when Michonne starts to become more of a presence and become more of a leader and more of a character. Like, we knew Michonne was going to be great, and she definitely proves herself in this episode. Of course, the episode where we actually see Morgan Jones, who was his first appearance since the first episode, and all that. Then we see Rick trying to convince Morgan to turn them, and then one going crazy, and the moment we find out what happened to his son, just heartbreaking 101. Now coming in number 8, we have the episode after that, and that is Error on the Doorpost. And this is basically, and then this is basically where Andrew arranges a face-to-face meeting between the governor and Rick, which is pretty much as tense and thrilling as you expect. It never feels dragged down, never feels like it's stretched too thin, in my opinion. It's the right amount of tension, the right amount of stakes, and you end up playing the combat, which I'm sure Andrew didn't want, but anyway, what happens, but it's pretty tense nonetheless. Now coming in at number 7, we have the premiere episode, Seed, which happens 8 months after banning Husha, where we see Lauren near the end of her pregnancy, and then finally leading him into a prison over walkers. And then basically what's going on everybody, how they want feelings about everything, all relationships and all that, and man, the mom's getting pretty just, man. And of course, again, the moment Ursula gets me like the first thing, and then goes the moment where we basically see him amputate his leg to save his life, which is just. Again, for being an episode, it definitely delivers everything that it goes for. Everything that it goes for. Now coming in at number 666. We have When the Dead Come Knocking. It is episode 7. Oh man, I'm gonna have that happens after the episode we get to later. And basically Glenn May get kidnapped by Merle, and then see a lot more development of Merle, like who he is and what's going on. It's pretty intense, especially seeing a lot Merle kind of interrogating Glenn and everything, and then of course seeing the governor made Maggie take off her chin and bra, like, it's like, oh man, like, why not just, And then just, man, it's pretty tense actually. Pretty tense, essentially. In the moment what kind of happens between I'm not gonna get as mentioned in a later episode, but man, that moment was just, oh man. And now get the episode before that at number 5, and that is Hounded. Where we see Rick really dealing a lot of different times to episode we'll get into later. You see phone calls in the boiler room and for people friends that have died and all that. Like, seeing Rick lose it. Everything and what happened, just, oh man, it's kind of scary when you actually think about it. I'm like, then we see Rick and Lantern flies and they reunite with Merle. It's like, Merle? And then we see and then of course the moment we see him was shown in the prison, like seeing them, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be something. And that weapons episode still as memorable as it is to this day. Now we get to an episode I keep mentioning at number 4, and that is Killer Within. And then we get to Grace moments where first up we get Walker's coming in and it's supposed to order by and for them to scatter, and then we see T-Dog, who I think really has been the best character in terms of development at least, and to sacrifice himself to Carol and all that, and then everybody trying to get rid of the Walkers, and then we see Lori going to labor. And again, a lot of us can agree that Lori wasn't exactly the best character or the best person. But just kind of a terrible person, honestly. But sometimes it's cool how they make the worst characters into just, and the deaths can end up feeling pretty emotional. And this is actually a pretty hungry thing. That thing really wasn't expecting to actually be as emotional as it was, or especially in the way it happens. And basically, while it's going to labor, then the man forming a sanction to deliver a daughter, which ends up being found to Lori. Then Carl ends up Carl, her son, ended up shooting her. Just, oh my god, that's something no kid should deal with. Then the icing on the cake, and when all is done, then see the Magnificent baby, and then Rick finally goes, no. Again, say what you want, Lori. I'm sure most of you probably should, but were like, wow, when that moment happened. I'm pretty sure I was when I first saw this. And now at number 3, we have Made to Suffer, the mid-season finale. It's really one of the best ones. It gets some of the best moments of the season, where you see Rick partying with Ray Woodburn, rescue Aunt Maggie, and you see Daryl learning about his death, of course. And like, you see the governor finding out that his daughter Kelsey, and then you see Michelle ended up killing the daughter. And then, of course, we see one of the best fights in Michelle's history, especially when Michelle ends up stabbing him in the eye. Like, Jesus. And we get like a brief hallucination sequence involving Shane in this episode, which I thought actually really worked. But yeah, in terms of Missy Nice, this is definitely still one of the best, and definitely one of the best episodes of the show, honestly, because, again, Heath Brady is probably my favorite, so, oh man, you can tell it's just about what happened in this episode. And now, number 2, we have the season finale, Welcome to the Tombs. In which the governor, no longer trusting everybody, ends up warning Milton, locks in the room he's kept Andrea, threatening to turn a killer. And then he's going to have to escape, and then the governor leads and attacks the prison. Then it's Rick through pretty ambush, which is like, yes! They do amazingly, and then we see Governor pretty much just, probably one of the best months we see Governor pretty much just lose it. This is when the governor pretty much just listing, especially what happens to him next season, but we will get into that. We will get into that. And then we see everybody, and of course we get the death of Andrea. And kind of character death, kind of terrible, let's be honest, but her death really kind of saves her, and kind of, I don't say it's probably the most emotional death on the show, but some of the death we do feel off her character that really hasn't been the best, honestly, and hasn't made the best decisions at all this season, but she's the one that really does at least try to derive dignity in it. And that makes and that's what kind of redeems that a little bit for me. It's actually Sean's reaction to it, just, man. But we can get to my number one, get the episode before this, and that is This Sorrowful Life. And easily my favorite episode of the entire season, obviously. Definitely one of the best entire show. I think I did put it on my best episode list. I don't remember if I did, honestly, my original list, but the episode where we see Michelle, I love it, Michelle Governor, and he pretty much asks to do a loan, then we see them kind of bonding a little bit, and all that, then I see Mel attempts to go on and try to talk to the governor, and again, when Joyce, and we see kind of Merle kind of redeeming himself, honestly, and it's like one of Merle's character I've always really enjoyed, I always really liked. Mike Roker is definitely a great actor, and he had to make a character that really should have been just one-dimensional, and then becoming kind of very likable and great person. It's actually in the end. Of course, we get to one of the most emotional moments in the entire show. Not just one of the best acted scenes in the entire show, in which we see Daryl seeing the murder as a zombie, and then Daryl's reaction is like, it's one of the scenes where you can't help but cry, because you know that Daryl really still cares about his brother by everything, and but how do we act? It's like, oh my god, I'm not here just thinking about it. Like, it's episode like ugly moments and like retention-filled moments, but that more alone puts this episode at number one. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my ranking of all 16 episodes of season 3 of The Walking Dead. Hope you all enjoyed this episode so far. I'm nice to discuss rankings of the other seasons of the show. Please let me know in the comments down below. What are your favorite episodes from this season? What episodes of the show do you love and cherish the most? I would honestly love to know down in the comments down below. And next week I'll be doing season 4. Then after I'll be doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and whatever 10 episodes now I'll be doing one that season as well. And hopefully the end of fans too, to be honest, because I definitely want to just do it in that season. You know what I'm saying? Once that's the family, I want to see how the season ends. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Sarah One World from Sarah World Reviews. I will see you next time, as always. Stay cool, everybody. Peace.